Hola familia, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So as you guys can see for the title, we are starting our pan those eyeshadows. I asked you guys on Instagram what project pan you guys wanted to see first, and oh my goodness gracious, I had so many people wanting this project pan to come first. Typically I do this at the end of the month, but it seems like I'll be doing it in the beginning of the month. You guys did not want me to have an extended break, did you guys? So anyway, we're gonna start this project pan today. I will give you guys all the rules and the rundown. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alejandra. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a dash of project pan. That is something that interests you. Subscribe, join us. And now without further ado, let's get on with this project pan. So if you guys have not noticed, the creator of this project pan, which is Miss Alexi, has started it again this year. I will link her video down in the description box. She is the creator of this, and this project pan has evolved to what it is today. I have to be honest with you guys and tell you guys this up front. Not many people did this last year. I saw more people catching on and wanting to do it. And this year I have seen this project pan blow up. And I'm so happy that I'm not taking credit for it, but I will say that I have seen so many people start this project pan and making it their own. And I have been saying this for so long, so long. I've been tagged so many times with project pans and people stating that they have taken it on their own and made it their own rules. You guys, that's the way to project pan. I've learned this, that in order to be successful in any project pan you do, you gotta tweak it to yourself. All of us are different project panners. We all project pan differently, so why not make it your own to make it work for you? And that's what I've seen this project pan evolve to. I've seen people either choose less shadows. I've seen people do it where they do usage now. I have been raving about doing usage goals instead of hitting pan for so long. I have seen that being caught on and catching on, and I'm so excited about that. I've seen people where they're throwing a palette in and trying to hit pan on one palette. I'm just so happy that this project pan has evolved to what it is. Now, I am going to share with you guys my rules. The rules are going to basically stay the same from last year. I think I have mastered it to what I can do and tailored it to my needs well enough, because I did it for a full year and I did change my rules halfway through last year, that I think I got it down packed. So I'm just gonna run down real quick what my rules are before the garbage truck comes over and he ruins my audio. All right, so here are the rules, you guys. This is what I did last year. I do not pan any black shadows. So if any black shadows pop up in the thousands of shadows that I have, yes, you heard that right, thousands of shadows that I do have, I will just pick a new one out. I will not pan 2 brown shadows in one month. That'll be redundant, you guys. You guys know my drill with that. Only 1 brown matte will I allow. Again, if I pull out a second brown matte, I will re-roll. I have thousands of shadows. I should not be panning the same color twice. I will have 20 uses. If after 20 uses I do not hit pan and do not want to continue to use that shadow, I will not. I do have the option of keeping that shadow in after 20 uses to continue to hit pan if I do so choose. I am the type that wants to get more use out of my single shadows. If I do not put my single shadows in this project pan, they will just turn into dust basically. So what I normally do is 4 shadows get pulled out of palettes, eyeshadow palettes, and then 1 shadow, which is my 5th one, will be from a single. I will roll that out of my singles. My eyeshadow palettes will consist of duos, trios, quints, anything else that's 6+. So basically I could pull out a shadow from a duo too, because again, if I don't do that, I will never get use out of those. I will be randomizing the shadow from the palettes as well. I do not get any say in any of this. I do not choose except for the black and the second matte, obviously. But I will be randomizing the shadow out of the eyeshadow palettes as well. So we will be doing that as well. Those are my rules. That's how I've been doing it since last year. I should say since June, basically, because I did tweak it in June. And it's been working fine for me. You guys know that I have hit quite a few pans. I'm excited to see what I'm going to pull out. I do post my looks daily on my Insta story. So if you want to see how I incorporate these in my daily looks, you can follow me on my Insta stories. That's where I post everyday looks to share with you guys, and I will mention what shadows I did use out of my project pans so you can see them on the eyeballs, so you guys can get ideas of how I incorporate these shadows in my everyday looks whenever I am testing products out or want to incorporate a palette in. So we are going to get started. I will be pulling my 4 palettes out. So we're going to randomize right now. I know you guys are dying to see this. First one is 192, 523, 507, and number 10. So Mr. Man was so nice enough to gift me a brand new iPad this year. I'm so happy. My old iPad was so old, you guys. Very, very old. So now I can actually see my spreadsheet and tell you guys instead of doing it all on my phone, which took me forever. All right, so 192 is the first one. That one is, oh my goodness, it is the Huda Nude palette, which I have yet to even touch. So that's the first one. 523. And I'm going to pull these out for you guys. Oh, I just did this. All right. 523 is the Too Faced Palm Springs palette, which I did try to pan that chocolate one. Okay, still have that one in here. 507, the Balm Meat Matte Adore. That's an all matte palette, I knew that. Last one is number 10. Anastasia Jackie Aina palette. That one's also brand new. I haven't used that one. That's exciting. Now that I have all of these, let's go to the singles. All right, the singles. You ready? 59. 59. It's L'Oreal Quartz Fume. I think that's my new shadow that I just got for Christmas. So let me pull all these out and then we're going to randomize the shadows from the actual palettes. I'll be right back. All right, so for the single, it was this Quartz Fume. I thought it was a new one I got. So this is this color right here. I did pull one of these out last year and you guys can see that it's practically brand new. I did not hit pan on these. These are hard to hit pan on, so I can guarantee you this will be a 20 use kind of thing because these are very, very deep. So this is the first shade we have here. And this is not a matte. This is a satin kind of finish, so that's okay. So now, the first one we pulled out was the Huda Nude palette. You guys can see she is brand new because that's how I roll, because I have 2 eyeballs and not enough time. So let me count to see. We have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 18 shadows. So let's put in here 1 through 18. You guys know I go across. So 4. Ooh. All right, so you guys know 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the shade Fantasy. Oh, mira fantasía. Look at that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my first time ever touching this palette. That is gorgeous. Oh, I like those two together. Yeah, okay. 2021 is already being good to me. I'm not complaining. Let's move on to the next one, which is the Too Faced Palm Springs, which I did try to hit pan on this shadow last time. I was terrible. Yeah, you guys know the mattes in here are ridiculous. So we have 12 shadows. So let's see what we come up with. Number 1. Okay. Cabana Time. That one won't be so hard to hit pan on. I can definitely use that one and hit pan. Well, at least make a nice dip on it because I don't think these mattes are ridiculous in this palette. So here we are right now. This is what we got. Here's my Meat Matte Adore. You guys, I have yet to even play with this one, I'm sure. This is all mattes. Let's hope I don't get that one. All mattes. There's some nice shades in here. So we have 9 shadows. These are also going to be hard to hit pan on. Number 2. Matte Bernard, which is right here, you guys. This is very, very hard to hit pan on these. I can tell you that right now. So I don't think I'll be hitting pan on this one either. So far we have 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. That one's really close to my skin tone. So we'll see. Now for the Jackie Aina palettes. Again, have never used. Look at her and her beauty. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 shadows. Let's randomize. Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is this shade right here. I went across. So right here, we have 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you guys can see. So here we are. Ooh, my Lord. That one's very crumbly. I think I'll hit pan on that one, definitely. So here is our color story, you guys. Now, this kind of reminds me of a color story I had last year. You guys can see it right there. These 2 shadows are going to be stunning. And then these three right here, I'm going to have a lot of neutral palette, not neutral looks going on. And I'm going to tell you right now that I'll probably using a very bold lips because of this reason. So here it is, you guys. You guys wanted to see, and I know a lot of you guys were like, oh, Alex, I want to see some color. I have a ton of palettes that have color, but I also have a ton of palettes that have neutrals because, as you guys know, I've been in this game for a very, very many years, and I love my neutrals as much as I love my colors. So every time you see my project pans, you're probably not going to see, or this type of pan, those eyeshadows, you're never really going to see too much color or too much neutrals. You're always going to see a good balance of it because I have a balance in my collection. I just don't go for one or the other. But anyway, this is what I have right here, you guys. I'm very happy with this. I'm not going to lie. I like the fact that I have neutrals and color in here, and the two colors are pretty good, and it gives me an opportunity to use these. I do get that question asked as well. Do I use these palettes with these eyeshadows? Yes, you're allowed to use these palettes alone if you want to just create a look using the pan, those eyeshadows, or pull out other eyeshadow palettes. It's your project pan. Do whatever you like. I do both. I pull out other palettes as well as I just use these on their own. So keep you guys posted, you guys. I will be updating you guys once a month as usual with pictures of my previous ones, with my music and all the things, you know. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I will keep tally of everything. I will try to link anybody that I am well aware of that is doing this project pan in the description box. If you guys want to follow anyone, I'll have them down in the description box because I love binge watching this project pan. It is so much fun to do. I've already been watching quite a few of them now that my Christmas movies are over on Hallmark. I now have more time for YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll put more videos right over here for your enjoyment. Until then, bye guys.